Hi, I'm Katie Stiles with Before and After TV. Today I'm going to show you how you can very easily yourself reupholster a chair. I've purchased 6 antique dining room chairs at a flea market. They're about 60 years old and the seats have definitely had their day. It's very cracked and worn leather. I'm going to show you how easily you can do it yourself and everything that you need to do it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pop your seat out. Some seats will be screwed in, some will come out easily. This one came out easily. And what I've done is I've had a piece of foam cut to the same shape. I've had 6 of these cut, and I'm going to glue it onto the surface of this seat. Now I'm going to use some regular white glue, and anything that says foam use on it is fine. And we're going to make sure that we cover the entire piece of foam, give it lots of coverage. Now I've used an inch thickness of foam, and it's quite a dense foam. The denser piece of foam that you use, the more life you're going to get out of it. So next we're going to take our foam and we're going to put it on top of our seat. We're going to line it up. And this is going to have to dry for probably at least an hour. And the best way to let your seat dry with the foam on it is to flip it over. And that will give it the weight of the seat for the drying process. Now I've picked a really modern pattern and piece of material with some bright color, and now that the glue has dried, we are ready to cover the chair. So we're going to lay our piece of material down with the pattern side down, and I've cut it so it's about 6 inches on each side to give us the room. And we're going to place our seat cushion foam side down on top of it. We're going to pull up our first side of material. And the key thing to remember throughout all of this is to keep everything nice and tight. We're going to start right in the middle of that using a staple gun, pulling tight, and we put our first staple in. Now we're going to pull up on the opposite side, and again pull nice and tight, find your center, again with the staple gun, right in the middle. And then our fourth side, pulling tight. Now that we have our material all 4 sides secure, we're going to start from each staple and work our way out along the sides until we get just to before the corners, because we're going to do the corners last. And space them probably about an inch apart. And remember to pull up tightly on the material every time you staple. Now it's just the corners left to do, and you can cut off an excess of material and just pull up on the corner and just cut off about 2 inches that you will not need, and it'll just make it easier to put all of your staples in. Now the corners you really want to pull apart, and it's okay if you get a little bit of gathers because that looks normal on a chair. Just try and get it all as smooth as you can, and try and keep your gathers on the underside of the chair as much as you can. And keep it nice and tight. You're going to want to put probably about 3 staples into this area. And we're going to do our next corner. Again, pulling everything as tight as we can. So there you have it. The corners, the sides are all done. It took about 10 minutes to do. I'm going to pop this back into place to show you how it looks. And just take it back to our chair, pop it back into place, and there you have it. Hi, I'm Katie Stiles with Before and After TV. Today I'm going to show you how you can very easily yourself reupholster a chair. I've purchased 6 antique dining room chairs at a flea market. They're about 60 years old and the seats have definitely had their day. It's very cracked and worn leather. I'm going to show you how easily you can do it yourself and everything that you need to do it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is pop your seat out. Some seats will be screwed in, some will come out easily. This one came out easily.